Hello everyone, my name is Golden J here again, and for today's video we're going to talk about the three amazing Spider-Mans. Obviously I'm talking about Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. And I'm just going to scale which one is my favorite, and if you guys want to go ahead and just drop down in the comments which one is your favorite, go right ahead, but don't be rude or anything like that, just do it nicely. Um, this freaking YouTube channel is really all about like me expressing my thoughts into something and not trying to be rude or glazing or whatever. So it's just a fun video just to end up posting. Hopefully I could be able to get popular from this. That's all I really want. But yeah, anyway, to the video. Uh to be honest, it was actually hard to choose between the three, but now I know which one is actually my least favorite and my favorite. So my least favorite would be Tobey Maguire, and honestly, it's not. I don't have no hate to Tobey at all. I have no hate to no Spider-Mans whatsoever. I put Tobey last is because yeah, he is actually amazing. Like he's like the true alpha because he actually got bit by an actual like red spider, which means he's like organic. Like he actually got the thing in him. But I say like he's like the least because I can tell that he could definitely be more serious than the rest of the two, and I don't really like that from him because in my opinion, I think Spider-Man is honestly just like Deadpool, and that's why Deadpool is so like fun to watch because like he's so goofy and funny, and that's exactly how Spider-Man is. That's how exactly how Spider-Man's supposed to be. And yeah, some Spider-Mans are supposed to be serious, and I mean yeah, they're cool, but I wouldn't really like have them. That's my favorite though. So that's like Miguel and like Miles Morales from the movie. He's like really serious. And I mean I don't really like that seriousness. Just have fun. I mean obviously in like an intense situation you have to be serious. So, but that's for Toby. For this one I'm gonna put Andrew Garfield. And you guys might say, oh yeah, I'm crazy for not putting Andrew for top. And it was actually really hard to choose between Andrew and Tom, but I put Andrew because I mean I have no hate towards Andrew whatsoever. He's literally amazing, 10 out of 10, and I have no hate towards him. Like he's literally just an amazing Spider-Man. Like he really lost a lot, and he took that on his out on his like opponents sometimes. Who blames him? Like heroes like feel that like, but they decide not to. Some of them decide not to actually harm, but sometimes you got to, and that's what led to Andrew Spider-Man really, I guess, killing his opponents, his villains. But it's actually leading up to Tom, and I put Tom at first because he's actually different than the rest of the two. And if you guys think that how is he different or whatever, he's different because in his world, in his time, he actually got the Avengers. And from the beginning, all he wanted to be was Iron Man. Like he looked up to Iron Man, like he was like so amazing. And then it was literally having his whole father and son bond. And then he actually felt really hurt when Iron Man died. And everyone was like saying, yo, like, is Spider-Man gonna be like the next Iron Man? And it just put him like out of place because he's just a kid, like what, 15, 16 now? Not now, obviously. I'm talking about like in a Far From Home movie. What, is he like 15, 16 years old in that movie? He's a 15, 16-year-old kid that just wants to live his life and be Spider-Man, try to save people in his city and trying to be with MJ. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he wanted. And then led up to the whole Mysterio thing, and then he knew that he had to fix stuff, and then That's what led to Mysterio basically telling everyone his identity and his whole life just messed up, and then he literally tried to fix it. Well, we all watched the movie. We all know the movie. I'm not gonna go explain the whole movie. So the point is, the only reason why I like Tom Holland the most is because not only he's like the only Spider-Man from these three that has the Avengers and that wants to be like up there, but he doesn't know how to. Like he wants to be Iron Man so bad, but he doesn't know how to. And for Toby and Andrew, they both was by themselves literally the whole time. They had no help whatsoever. And when they bounced without any help. And for Tom, he wants to like really get up there. Well, both Toby and Andrew are just really learning from their mistakes and really learning from themselves. Well, they're probably getting help from Aunt May, but for Tom, it's like he really want to be up there, but he didn't know how to, which led up to No Way Home. He wanted to save the villains, and then his Aunt May died, and then he wanted freaking to kill Osborn, and it was just freaking tragic. It was honestly crazy. But then obviously, he almost did, but he didn't. And then no one knows that Tom Spider-Man is literally like Peter Parker, so that's honestly just pretty sad. So he's literally alone. And I say he's my favorite because it's like Tom Spider-Man is literally like Toby and Andrew Spider-Man, because he got like the seriousness for Toby, like he could be able to be a leader, and then he got the goofy side, the fun side from Andrew. So both Toby and Andrew's like mixed together with like just Tom Spider-Man. And the thing I don't understand is that people are hating so much on Tom Spider-Man, which I don't know why. And another thing is that some of us actually like Tom Spider-Man, or some of us just actually like Tom Spider-Man the most out of the two. And somehow other people just end up saying like, yo, like I can't believe that you say that Tom is your favorite. Like he's like trash. He's like the weakest Spider-Man, like the trashiest Spider-Man I've ever seen. Dude, that's their opinion. And he's not the trashiest Spider-Man. Some people like that just want freaking people to just be up there, be and beyond. And it's honestly just so annoying. Just actually just witness the like how characters are. Like they're trying to grow up from an actual superhero. And that's like exactly what we've seen from Spider-Man. From Civil War to Homecoming to Far From Home to Infinity and no. Infinite Infinite War and Endgame, and then Far From Home, and then No Way Home. Yeah. So he like you can actually see him growing up to being an actual Spider-Man, and we have never ever seen his true potential whatsoever. And I say that because when he was fighting Osborn and he hit the actual shield thing, it looked like he actually did some damage, but he actually really didn't do that much damage. He didn't, even though he was bloodlusted, he really didn't do that much damage, which means even though he was bloodlusted, he is still holding back. Yeah, you guys might say that I'm crazy. He literally wanted to kill Osborn, but Peter has never killed before. You guys might say, oh yeah, but Toby and Andrew never killed before. I think they have 100%. They just don't really talk about it. I mean, they've been doing this for years. Tom Spider-Man is just now getting up to that point. And that's why I like him the most, because he's trying to learn. And I feel like from the Avengers here, he's like learning even more experience from trying to be like the greatest Spider-Man superhero ever. And then with that, like I said, we like haven't really seen Tom Spider-Man with his true potential, which actually leads to the next Spider-Man movie and the next Avengers movie, which I honestly can't wait for, because we can actually see like how Tom Spider-Man really evolved as like an actual character, a superhero. So yeah, that's really my take on this video. Why Tom is really my favorite. Like he's like different than the rest of the two, and yeah, like I said, if you guys want to drop down in the comments your favorite freaking Spider-Man, go right ahead. I'm not gonna blame you for liking your favorite Spider-Man. Like I said, just go right ahead. This channel is supposed to be like a fun, chill channel, just posting my thoughts on like what I want to talk about with you guys. And like I said, don't be rude. It's just fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop down in the comments like your favorite Spider-Man, or why you guys say like why that's your favorite Spider-Man. Go right ahead. But yeah, that really just leads up to this video. Oh, and two more things I gotta say though. One, recently, if you don't know this person, Liam Payne, he actually recently just died like 2 days ago. I say 2 days ago because today is literally like the next day. But yeah, he died like 2 days ago. Liam Payne is actually one of the members of One Direction, and it's honestly just pretty tragic what happened to him. R.I.P. to him, like for real, for real. Like I used to just be younger and just listen to One Direction like all the time, and it's just sad of what happened to him. But drop down and comment R.I.P. to Liam. Sad. And another thing, and I want to actually really just say this: if someone has their own opinion within something and they're trying to put it out there to you, don't automatically be like, yo, you're glazing, you're glazing, you're glazing. Honestly, it just pisses the other person off, because we trying to say our thoughts out there, our opinions into something, but then you guys will end up saying that we're glazing. I'm not saying you guys are just saying that. I'm just saying like in general, like if you're actually saying that to a person, don't really say it. I mean, if they really are like glazed on a character, don't say it in like in a rude way, but if you have to, go right ahead, because I'd be doing the same thing. But just don't overdo it. Don't just be like, oh yo, you're glazing, like sit down or whatever. Like that's just honestly dumb. Don't do that. I already witnessed like mad people just saying that I'm glazing, and it's just so annoying. It's my freaking opinion. Like how come I have to be glazing because it's my opinion? So nowadays nobody can have their own opinions. I'm lost. I'm confused. Like I don't know what this freaking generation is with the whole new word crap, but it gotta stop. But it's mostly really about like the show Cobra Kai. I'm telling you, this show is like the most debatable to really talk about. It's really just stupid. Talking about Cobra Kai, if you want to end up watching the videos I made between Miguel versus Robbie and Hawk versus Robbie and Sam versus Tori, if you guys want to go ahead and see that, go right ahead. If you guys like this video, go ahead and drop a like. If you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to me, see more videos of me, go right ahead. I'm not gonna force you to. Like I said, I'm just making random fun videos just for fun. And if you guys want to just join the journey of it all, just subscribe then. But yeah, that's really it for this video. And well, you guys just have to wait for the next video. Thank you for watching me.